Hey folks, back again. Just finishing up the second wheel bearing on the passenger side on my 2007 Nitro. So anyway, as you've seen in the first video, part one there, I had a lot of stuff out here. It's basically kind of overkill, really. All you need is a good socket set. You need in between 32 and 35 millimeter for your axle nut. That's torqued to 100 pounds. 100 foot-pounds, if I'm not mistaken. All the other bolts there, I pretty much, use German specs, good and tight. I take it apart dry. I basically put it back together dry. I just scrape it all up, clean it all up. Do the right process, right? You're putting new parts back in. So basically, a good socket set. You're going to need 13 millimeter for your brake caliper. To remove that. Try not to lose those little silver clips there for your sliders. They're kind of a pain in the ass. I'm kind of missing one. I don't know where it went, or maybe I didn't even have one. I don't know. I didn't even take notice, right? So I never did any, I never done a bearing on this vehicle before, but they're pretty much all the same. There's a few differences in different vehicles, but the newer stuff, they're coming in multiple parts. They're not coming in one-piece hub bearing anymore, I'm finding. But this older stuff, they come in one-piece hub bearing stuff. And by the way, when you tighten your axle nut or you go to take it off, put your vehicle in four-wheel drive, or if you don't have four-wheel drive, you're going to have to figure out a way to lock that all up there so it doesn't budge. And that has to be solid locked because that's torqued pretty hard. What I did is I just put the vehicle in four-wheel drive, and I got the nut off that way and retorqued it the same way. I'm just getting ready to put back my brake pads. So basically, yeah, you're going to need a 21 millimeter for your caliper hanger. You're going to need 14 millimeter for your brake caliper. You're going to need 32 to 35. Well, see, this is what's weird. On my driver's side, I had a 32 millimeter axle nut. On my passenger side, I had a 35 millimeter axle nut. Okay. So what I'm finding is a lot of parts. That's what's nice about buying a vehicle from an old guy. This thing had like 247,000 kilometers on it when I bought it. Old couple had it. Mama was the one driving. Old dude didn't have very good eyesight. So, I'm looking at this thing, and it's pretty much spotless underneath. There's no real rust of any kind to mention, and I'm very happy with the purchase of the vehicle. I never really gone through it. I mean, when I bought it, I just kind of looked around, make sure it was not a rot box, and, turned out this thing has all original control arms in it, all original ball joints, all original. The only thing that I noticed that's been changed is this bearing was changed, and actually this bearing was the one that was seized and heating up on. That was really bad. It was this one. It was a replacement bearing. So I don't know where that bearing came from, but it wasn't Auto Shack, I don't believe. But I really didn't look at it to see, why it failed or whatever. I don't really care. It's a bearing. They go through it, mechanical parts, yeah, you're going to replace them, and that's what it is. It's good to know how to replace them because it's cost money. I brought it in the truck and they wanted big money, so I do it myself now. You know what I mean? Stop being lazy. It's not that I can't do it. I have so many other things on the go here, and I'm just doing what I can. But anyway, folks, it's real simple to do. Don't be scared to try it. Yeah, leave a comment if you would do this any differently there. Basically, when I started everything, I just one nut at a time, one bolt at a time, and just took my time, threaded it right, make sure there's no dirt in anything, re-greased the axle, that sort of stuff, and yeah, good luck, and till next video. See you later, folks.